Hi, I'm Celeste. Welcome to my test kitchen here at Barb's Kitchen Center. So today we are going to make almond butter. Almond butter can be a lot like peanut butter, except you make it yourself and you control what goes into it. So today I'm going to use 3 cups of blanched almonds. You can use whole raw almonds if you choose. I don't like the little flaky bits that would get into it from the skin, so I'm choosing to use blanched almonds. Very first thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven to 350 degrees. So I like using convection because convection ensures that I have even heat throughout the oven. Some people say it makes things cook faster, and that's true if you're using a commercial convection oven, but if you're just using your home convection oven, you're just going to be assured that the heat is even from top to bottom in the oven and you won't have hot spots. It shouldn't change your cooking time much, but you might want to check it 5 minutes early. All right, so 3 cups of raw almonds, put onto a baking sheet, and put in the oven for 10 minutes to toast. And about halfway through, I will, oh, look at that. There's a little piece of skin on that one. That'll be fine. About halfway through, I will stir up the almonds to make sure that they are toasted evenly on both sides. Now that the nuts are out of the oven and toasted, and we've let them cool off for about 10 minutes because you don't want them to be screaming hot going into your food processor. And you can use a food processor, or you can use a blender, or anything you use to grind. You may have to stop the grinding periodically and scrape down the sides. I found in the Bosch food processor, I can just let it run. So all right, now I will put the lid on. And if you are using a Bosch and you have wondered how come you can't get this to fit on your machine, it's because you need to put the lid on and lock it so that it opens up, so then you can easily fit it on your machine. Now we're going to let this run for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes until it's really soft and creamy smooth. And you don't want to add anything to it until you get that nice creamy consistency. So I'll turn it on and let it mix. It's achieved a really nice creamy consistency. I'll just take the lid off here and show you. So it looks very much like peanut butter. It's very smooth like peanut butter. Slightly glossy, but not super, super shiny. So now we have a blank slate that we can do anything we want to. We can go savory, we can go sweet, we can add maple syrup, regular honey, spiced honey, hot honey, smoked honey. Depending on what you want to do with this, ultimately when it's done, it's your canvas to make of it what you will. So I thought I'd change it up. The last time I made this, I made a sweet preparation. So this time I think I'm going to add a little hot honey, about 2 tablespoons worth. So a couple of glugs. There we go. And let me see what I can find for a savory spice. Just some garden variety seasoning salt. Again, at this point you could add an emulsion or a flavor like a Lorraine oil to make it taste like oranges or apples or licorice, whatever you like. So we'll mix it again for just a couple of minutes to make sure everything's fully incorporated. All right. Everything should be well incorporated. We'll take this off. Ooh, look at that. Maybe just 1 or 2 more minutes because I see I still have kind of lumpy bits in here and kind of shiny bits in here. I want it to look all the same. It'll be really quite stiff, so don't be super surprised by that. And here you should have a nice, fairly stiff nut butter. Give Tony a bit to try and see what he thinks of it. You got to feed the help. That's not bad. I could put that on my tomato sandwich. Oh, tomato, lettuce, bacon in this. That would be really good, yeah. So, and that's making nut butter. Like I said, if you wanted to make it sweeter and less savory, then forget, it doesn't go on without the lid. If you want to make it sweeter and less savory, use your maple syrup, use straight up honey, use a flavored chai honey would be really lovely, especially if you had a scone. It'd be lovely on your scone. It is your blank canvas to make what you will. And it's a great substitute for protein. So if you're tired of peanut butter or you're allergic to peanuts and you wanted to choose an almond butter, easy, simple, tasty. It'll last 2 to 3 weeks in your fridge. Most people will tell you when you go searching on the internet that you'll know it's bad by the smell of it. So as long as your nose is good, you're good to go.